I'm gonna finish. La la
la, wait till I get my money right.
Tupac told me back in the days, you had to get your money right and then you go to war. So I'm going to war.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can I finish?
Interview adjourned. Peace.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Kelly and we are back with another video. And if you are new here, guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's just such an easy way for you guys to help me out. You'll know I will greatly appreciate you for doing so, and you will not regret doing so. And if you're a returning subscriber or you have been here before, welcome back. And y'all know y'all are appreciated so much. Y'all are the best. I am so thankful for each and every one of you guys that comments, likes, subscribes, interacts. All of it, guys. It really means a lot to me, and it has helped me to grow this channel to beyond my even wildest beliefs, honestly. And so we have a new goal. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of January. So please help me out. Hit that subscribe button, guys. And I'll be forever in your debt. You guys, I would appreciate that. So let's do that, and let's get into our video that we're going to get into for today, guys. And this is going to be a shocker. This one will take a few of you back. It took me a little bit back. But I think it's a beautiful uniting moment for us. I think that we can all gather around a campfire, and we can all, hold hands and sing praise to the fact that, there are uniting moments in this country, guys. We still have it in us to unite, okay? And what am I talking about here? Well, when you get the chance to unite with a Democrat, guys, over, the calling out of an utter rhino, you take it, guys. You take it and you uphold it and you cherish it, okay? Which is what we're doing today. So, I don't know, did you guys see this video? And there's all kind of controversy surrounding this candidate, okay? On the left, we have a gay Republican who was just elected, unseated a Democrat in New York State, okay, to go and into the House of Representatives, guys. He is a representative-elect, okay? It's official. And as we all know, or maybe we don't know, but the one on the right is Tulsi Gabbard. She was she used to be a Democrat House of Representative for Hawaii. And now, apparently, I did not know this, she's hosting a show on Fox News, or she's like moonlighting on Fox. I don't know what's going on, but this clip is from Fox News. And I saw this on the Jimmy Dore show, which, if y'all don't know who that is, he is a YouTuber. He is definitely completely Democrat, very left-leaning, very socialistic. I disagree with him on, like, most topics. But it's a beautiful thing, guys, and if you really understand politics and the intersectionality of certain politics, and if you really are following ideologies the way that they are meant to be, you will see that, like, there are times, and there are beautiful times, whenever what you would call the far right and the far left actually have the same point of view, and it's harmonious. If you ask me, I enjoy these kinds of moments. I really do enjoy talking to people with different perspectives than I have, and I think that it's as long as they're not a lunatic, I find it to be more enjoyable sometimes than talking to somebody with my same perspective. But what I don't enjoy is people like this Santos or whatever. I think his name's George Santos, representative-elect with an R behind his name, but a penis behind his back. I'm not going to get further into that. Don't want to be graphic here, but y'all get it. He is a swamp creature and a rhino, and Tulsi Gabbard just called him the F out, and it was a beautiful moment. And so Jimmy Dore is probably like my favorite super liberal like YouTuber that I watch quite often. Like, I try to watch all different sources and ideas and people from different political perspectives and things like that. So I'm not just like, listening to only my side, because I know enough about my side to know that I need to hear other perspectives as well. So I appreciate Jimmy Dore and his channel. He used to be on the Young Turks. Now he does his own thing, and he is like a classical liberal. He is the definition of a classical liberal, so he is true to his beliefs. He is not this crazy blue-haired, shrieking liberal that you would find of today's variety. So without further ado, guys, we're pretty much just going to be going off of his video. I'm going to be reacting to this because when I saw it, it was great, and I liked his coverage of it. You know, him and his little co-host, I thought they were funny, and I liked their commentary, so I'm going to be reacting to that, and also to the video that they're reacting to, which is the Tulsi on Fox tearing this little guy a new butthole, because I guess he needs one with all he's been through. I don't know. I don't pretend to know what's going on in his bedroom or his business. So let's get into that without further ado. And then at the very end, because she's fixing to basically like tear him up because he has been exposed for being a liar, an utter liar, guys, like, and bad, like a bad one, like super just ew, like not even just like your typical political liar, but like he's almost like pathological. So she's gonna call him right on out. And then at the very end of reacting to Jimmy's coverage of this, we're going to just run down his lies so we're all aware, because I am not listen, as I guess what you would call well, I am a conservative, but I guess what you would call a Republican. I don't really consider myself a Republican. I am conservative for sure, but as a Republican, I have no issue calling out other Republicans. I don't even like Republicans, honestly. I don't like politicians. But I appreciate people who want to serve the people of this country, which is what our representatives were designed to do, and who aren't just trying to, you know, get something out of it and you know, basically like make money off of the American taxpayers and things like that. There are still genuine people out there who are in politics, but there's not many. They're few and far between, and I guarantee you this guy right here that we're seeing on our screen is not one of them. So let's get into his shenanigans, and we'll see what you guys have to think, you know, because it's pretty, he's got some moments, guys. He's got some real doozies, so let's get into it now. Let me start from the beginning, though, actually. Here we go.
Well, that's what we're going to show. We're going to show. So he had it. So he's been lying about everything. Here, more false claims from George Santos about his work, education, and family history. Yikes. So here he went on with Tulsi. It didn't go well for him. You want to watch this? He's from New York?
New York rep.
Okay.
Congressman-elect. Integrity means, yes, carrying yourself with honor, but it means telling the truth, being a person of integrity. And if I were one of those in New York's 3rd district right now that the election is over, and I'm finding out all of these lies that you've told, not just one little lie or one little embellishment, these are blatant lies. My question is, do you have no shame? Do you have no shame in the people who are now, you are asking to trust you to go and be their voice for them?
It would have been better if he just said, I do not. Next question.
And their families and their kids in Washington?
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats and the...
I will say, you know, I guess I can appreciate what Fox News is doing here. You know, like, they're trying to, like, provide this, like, super, we're very unbiased, you know, look at this Democrat we're propping up here with her own show on our network, and we're just great. Pat us on the back and on the head, and, you know, everyone come see how good we look, you know, but... So Fox News has kind of gone by the wayside as far as, like, conservative commentary in the political sphere. You know, really, your good political commentary and your good political news, honestly, is found on alternative media platforms anyways. So, you know, all of these mainstream media platforms are gone anyways, but, you know, I guess I can appreciate Fox News, what they're trying to do with her, and, you know, it's like... Same thing that MSNBC does when they try to prop up a fake Republican and try to act like, oh, look at this right here, our little pet Republican, we're giving her a show, but really she's a Democrat in sheep's clothing. And, you know, Tulsi, I don't know what she is. I think she's more moderate. I think she's, like, in the middle. She's definitely not conservative, but I think a lot of people, you know, if we're quite honest, fall somewhere in the middle of the political spectrum. And, you know, they don't lean that far on either end, but, you know, y'all let me know in the comments down below what y'all think and what y'all are. If you want to disclose that information, you know, put it there.
Party. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been lying to the American people for 40 years. He's the president of the United States.
That's for me to say, not you.
That's right. That's what we're going to say. That's not what you say. You don't get to say, hey, look, we're all liars. Joe Biden's a liar.
That just, like, that's perfect. Honestly, like, really... really rhino-tastic of you. Like, yeah, let's point the finger back at Joe Biden. Let's just do that. Let's just all, stand in a circle and point at each other, because that's going to fix things. That's really going to do Americans a lot of good.
That's not an actual defense.
So the answer's no?
Hey, there's other people just as shitty as me. That's not a defense.
Oh my God.
But that's all he has, I guess. So he's going to use it. Watch how he does keep calm and cool through this whole thing. Watch this. And Tulsi's beating the shit out of him.
Only support him. Do they have no shame? I've made this very clear.
This is not about the Democratic Party, though. This is about your relationship, frankly, with the people who've entrusted you to go and fight for them. And I think one of the questions that really probably hits home to a lot of people is are you Jewish? You've got a letter that your campaign sent out earlier this year.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Wait a second. What did you just say, ma'am? Let's run that back. Because what?
Entrusted you to go and fight for them. And I think one of the questions that really probably hits home to a lot of people is are you Jewish? You've got a letter that your campaign sent out earlier.
That's one of the questions that hits home for a lot of people. What can somebody please tell me which version of the simulation am I in right now? Please, can anybody let me know? Because I don't know if I belong in this one. This is the wrong one for me. And that's not the question that's on my mind, about his Jew status. I don't give two flying yarmulkes about that. So that question just came out of left field for me. And I thought it was funny because it was like, at first I thought she was like accusing him of something. I was like, oh shit, is Tulsi bringing the heat? But no, she's like just basically saying like, do you support Israel? And of course that's our most important thing, the most sacred cow in American politics is, do you support Israel? Not for me, I can guarantee that.
Saying he's Jewish.
Which reads as follows. As a proud American Jew, I've been to Israel numerous times for educational, business, and leisurely trips.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg can do it.
She's a Democrat.
He should have said that.
Yeah.
He should have said, well, if Whoopi Goldberg could do it, I could do it.
Just bring up precedents for all of this.
Here we go.
That you are, quote, a proud American Jew. How do you explain that?
My heritage is Jewish. I've always identified as Jewish. I was raised a practicing Catholic. I think I've gone through this.
Wait a minute. That doesn't answer the question.
Wait, what?
He said he's trying to say he seems like he's just trying to look at Chelsea's face. He looks like he's just trying to say he is Jewish. He's just doubling down on the lie. It sounds
I identify as Jewish.
Identify as
raised
I'm a Catholic.
practicing
Catholic.
But wait, here's another one. He's gay. So how? Like, what? Sir, ma'am, whatever. All of the people. You're gay. Okay.
It's the opposite of a Jew.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening? Let's just throw a label on everything.
Not being raised a practicing Jew, I've always joked with friends and circles, even in the campaign, I'd say, guys, I'm Jew-ish. Remember, I was raised Catholic.
Oh, what a funny joke. What a funny joke. And look at the Chiron. They're quick with that Chiron to change that. He makes this little joke, guys, and it's a funny one. It's a knee slapper, and so they're going to put it right on up there just in case you didn't hear it. He's Jew-ish. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's so funny. You're so funny.
So, look, I understand everybody wants to nitpick at me. I'm going to reassure this once and for all. I'm not a facade. I'm not a persona. I have an extensive career that I worked really hard to achieve, and I'm going to deliver from my experience because I remain committed in delivering results for the American people. I campaigned on inflation. I campaigned on crime. I campaigned on education. I campaigned on delivering resolve for the American people. That's what the people of the 3rd Congressional District heard me on and on as I campaigned. Now it's going to be incumbent upon me to deliver on those results, and I look forward to servicing and serving my district. I look forward to serving my people in my district to make sure that they see that this is what
looking for. The results that people are looking for are called into question when you tell blatant lies, not embellishments. And this is I think one of the biggest concerns, Congressman-elect, is that you don't.
So he's trying to pass it off as, sure, I embellished my resume. Who does it? That's what he's trying to say. And she's like, this is not an embellishment. These are blatant lies that you've been telling. Wait till we're going to chronicle all his lies, but it just keep.
Okay, I want to see if this guy doesn't crack. I'm like, he might have a future if he doesn't crack.
He doesn't. Watch. Here we go. I think he does have a future. Here we go.
seem to be taking this seriously. You've apologized. You said you've made mistakes, but you've outright lied. A lie is not an embellishment on a resume. You said you worked at Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but they've said we've got no record of this guy working for us. You've said you've gone to and graduated from these universities, but they've said, well, we've got no record of that. These are blatant lies, and it calls into question how your constituents and the American people.
Okay, wait, y'all. This is the best part. This literally, I was watching this video. This is what made me want to review this, like his version of doing this, because like I was just watching this. I had it as like, a lot of times I'll have these as like just background noise while I'm like doing something else. And like I literally, when I heard him say this, and he's getting ready to say it, so I'm just preparing you. When I heard him say this out of his mouth, y'all, I like had to, I stopped dead in my tracks. I had to like literally like my jaw hit the floor. So let's let her finish her question, and then he'll get into his answer. And let's see, guys, if you can catch it.
Can believe anything that you may say when you are standing on the floor of the House of Representatives, supposedly fighting for them. That's the real issue here.
He's taking it.
I agree with what you're saying. And
I agree with what you're saying. What? Again, by the way, that's a good way out. Actually, not bad. I agree with what you're saying, and I'm going to do better. And I'm going to do better. All right? What the fuck? What else? What else you want me to say? Okay, here we go.
And I continue. We can debate my resume and how I work with.
We can debate my resume.
It's coming.
The guy's good.
No, we can't. It's not real.
Honestly, he's good though.
I think this guy's going to go really far.
He is. This guy's got a bright future. He is a great straight-faced liar, and that's like, what you need to be.
Yeah, he did the old. It's like if NATO was one man, like, but is Russia bad?
Here we go.
From such as Goldman.
Is it debatable or is it just false?
Is it
debatable or is it just
debatable.
false?
No, it's not false at all. It's debatable. I can sit down and explain to you what you can do in private equity, in capital intro, via servicing limited partners and general partners. And we can have this discussion that's going to go way above the American people's head. But that's not what I campaigned on. I campaigned on...
Yeah, there it was right there, guys. And look at Tulsi's face. Look at Jimmy's face. I mean, that was my exact expression. I could not believe that this man said this out of his mouth on TV. Y'all, I was dying. I was literally, he gives no fucks whatsoever. He is like, I am convinced with that statement right there, he's up to no good. And New York, y'all better watch him, because he is representing himself and himself alone, okay? He don't give an F about his constituents. So let's hear it one more time, guys, because like I said, my jaw hit the floor when I heard him say that. Okay, I mean, I was just dumbfounded. Okay, so I'm going to replay it, and then I'm going to let her point it out to him, because I don't even think he caught what it was that he said. You know, I don't even think he has enough self-awareness to be able to realize what it was he just actually said. So let's replay it.
It's debatable. I can sit down and explain to you what you can do in private equity, in capital intro, via servicing limited partners and general partners. And we can have this discussion that's going to go way above the American people's head. But that's not what I campaigned on. I campaigned on delivering results for the American.
I could tell you how I'm not lying, but you're too dumb to understand it.
Oh my God.
That's basically what he just said.
He's going to be the president of the United States. This guy is going to go straight to the top.
He's good. He's good, and he doesn't back down. He's good.
Wow.
People by lowering inflation. I can sit down, and if you want to have that discussion, I'd be glad to, Tulsi, to explain that to you and make sure that we settle the score.
This is not about settling scores, and I think you just kind of highlighted, I think, my concern, the concern that people at home have. You're saying that this discussion will go way above the heads of the American people, basically insulting their intelligence. So not only are you now
it just set in for him. It just, oh shit, oh, I said that out loud. Whoops.
That's not what I'm saying.
That you've told, but you're saying that you can't explain it in a way that your constituents would actually be able to understand.
I can explain it in a way if you give me.
See the wording in the thing? It goes, he was offered an exciting opportunity.
And that is exactly what you said, sir. I'm gonna stop it right there, guys, because they kind of get into a little bit more discussion, and then the rest of the video is just kind of like whatever. It doesn't, that was the highlight, the utter climax of that entire clip. And one of the most sensational things I've seen on television in a while that a politician has said out of his dirty little pee-pee sucking mouth, you know, he sucks wieners and then has the nerve to come on national TV and call us all stupid. Sir, I'm not dumb, okay? I know what you just said to me, and how dare you? So let's get into some of your lies, Mr. Man. So guys, what did y'all think of that clip? I mean, are y'all as outraged as me? I'm just, you know, I don't care that much, because thank God he's not my congressman, but Jesus, H.W. Christ. I mean, it's like, what is going on with these politicians? They are just saying whatever. So let's get into George Santos, okay? He has fabricated many elements of his life story over the years, okay? So let's just get into the list, okay? So in 2015, he reportedly used the name Anthony Zabrowski to operate a GoFundMe campaign for a pet charity, and that page no longer exists. So apparently that's not his name. Okay. Santos told Fox News Digital in February that his maternal grandparents changed their Jewish last name from Zabrowski. We don't carry the Ukrainian last name for a lot of people who are descendants of World War II refugees or survivors of the Holocaust. A lot of names or paperwork were changed in the name of survival, he said. However, according to CNN, which enlists a genealogist to analyze Santos' family tree, there's no indication that Santos has any Jewish or Ukrainian heritage, or that his family members changed their names along the way. In another interview with CNN, he said his mom was a white immigrant from Belgium. His mother was born in Brazil, where her family has lived since the 1800s. Wow. He also appears to have told additional lies about his schooling. In a campaign biography from his 2019 congressional run, which is unsuccessful, he claimed he began Horace Mann Preparatory School in the Bronx, however did not graduate from Horace Mann due to financial difficulties for his family. And a spokesperson for the school said that it had no records whatsoever of him ever attending. And he also appears to have told varying stories about how and when his mother died. In July 2021, he tweeted, "The 9/11 claimed my mother's life." 5 months later, he said that December 23rd marks 5 years I lost my best friend and mentor. Mom, you will forever be in my heart. On his campaign website, he says his mother was in the South Tower on September 11, 2001, but survived the terrorist attacks and passed away a few years later when she lost her battle to cancer. His mom appears to have died more than 15 years later on December 23rd, 2016. And those are just a few, guys. There's also, like, he's lied about where he lives. He's lied about his sexuality. He's gay. He's not gay. He's been married. It's been a whirlwind. So look into it, guys. If you want to, I will include both of these, the video that we just saw, as well as this article, which is from the Huffington Post, for your viewing pleasures, guys. Because it was, listen, if y'all want to go back and watch that clip, I would, because it was great. It gave me, it just, if you want to see how bad, you know, your politicians are up here playing in your all guys' face, okay? If you want to expose yourself to this, just look no further than that video, okay? Because that is really that's what we're dealing with here, guys. It truly is what we're dealing with. And it's sad day in hell, okay? When these are the sorry ass so-called Republicans that they have put up here for us, okay? What are we doing? What are we doing? Who brought this man to us? Can we get a new RNC chair? Who vetted this guy? I have questions. As always, you guys know I have questions. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and like the video if you liked it. Please, guys, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know I would so appreciate you doing that. It is the most, like the best thing you could do for me today. It is my New Year's wish, okay, for you guys to all subscribe. If you're watching this video, please hit the subscribe button on your way out. And I have a new outro that we are going to take us out here. And without further ado, guys, y'all have a great night, all right? See y'all later. Bye. Okay, bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
if you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.